19 app, now playing on a phone near you.
From now through July at Fox Marquette Chevrolet, lease a 2026 Chevrolet Equinox LT all-wheel drive for $429 a month for 36 months with $1,500 due at signing. Together, let's drive. Fox Marquette Chevrolet, experience the difference.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, we have the details after a man tried to rob a gas station in Marquette, leading to his arrest and an injured officer. Plus, Michigan is giving a new tool to local communities in an effort to improve the state's housing situation. And we speak with the president of Bay College on her new position in the state government. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
There, Kelly, the rain just rolled in about an hour ago. What can you tell us?
Yeah, good evening, Kevin. It is a little wet and it is a little chilly for tonight. We'll gradually get some warmer temperatures back, but yeah, we are rounding off the week tonight with a little bit of those cloudy skies and some lingering rain showers, but overall things are looking good across the Upper Peninsula. Those south winds fairly calm, nice and comfortable dew points, but here's a look at the rain that's rolling on through. So it should be ending very soon, but can't rule out a few extra drops into the overnight and likely starting out tomorrow with some showers too, cloudy skies and still a little bit chilly. Your full weekend details are coming up very shortly.
All right, Kelly, thank you very much. An armed robbery at a Marquette convenience store ended in an arrest early Friday morning. Police say a 40-year-old Ishpeming man robbed the Mid-Gym convenience store on West Fair Avenue around 2 a.m. armed with a baseball bat. Officer complying, he ran. During a brief chase, the suspect punched an officer, causing injuries. Both the officer and the suspect were treated at UPHS Marquette. The suspect now faces multiple charges, including armed robbery, assaulting an officer, and retail fraud. He's being held at the Marquette County Jail, and police have not yet released his name. It's no secret Michigan is facing a major housing shortage, and the state is offering a new resource to help local communities take action. The Michigan State Housing Development Authority just released a new guide to help municipalities attract development and remove barriers to building. Our Michigan Capitol correspondent has more from MSHDA on the new guide.
The Michigan State Housing Development Authority, or MSHDA, has unveiled its new Get Housing Ready guide, a comprehensive 6-part booklet designed to help municipalities prepare for housing development.
Many of them have land use rules, zoning rules that are simply outdated. They were made, 50 or more years ago for a very different housing market, a very different type of community.
MSHDA says those outdated rules can delay or even deter new housing construction. The goal is to help communities streamline their policies and processes. The guide builds on MSHDA's previous Housing Readiness Incentive Grant Program, which provided $8.5 million in funding to 188 communities across Michigan.
We wanted to think about what we could do more. Our resources are limited, but other tools that we could put in the hands, other than money to help hire some consultants, in the hands of these local governments.
While the housing shortage is statewide, MSHDA says areas like the Upper Peninsula are being hit even harder.
We're about 119,000 units short, and that's about 5,000 units in the Upper Peninsula. And so you would expect to see proportionally that number be a little bit smaller than that, as the UP is just home to about 3% of the state's population. And so the problem's actually a little bit worse in the UP than it is in the Lower Peninsula.
The Get Housing Ready guide is available online now for municipalities to start putting the strategies into action. From Michigan's capital, Sophia Murphy, WZMQ 19 News.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer has selected the president of Bay College to serve on the state's Workforce Development Board. Our own Escanaba reporter Lily Simmons spoke with the president about her new goals in this new role.
My background is workforce, and looking at how do we integrate workforce development along with educational attainment.
As a member of the board, Dr. Narita Hughes will be part of a team responsible for the improvement of Michigan's workforce development system, something she has a history with.
I served on the Governor's Workforce Development Board in Minnesota. I was what was called the WISA rep, the Women's Economic Security Act, making sure pay equity was there, but then also making sure that there was a voice at the table, for gender equity, really.
She intends to to use that experience to help fill gaps in the workforce as large numbers of people are retiring, particularly in fields like healthcare and the trades.
That's basically what I did back home. We had a program that was called Building Strong Communities that was specifically around apprenticeships, pre-apprenticeship programs, and it became a statewide program. So being able to have not just the workforce side of the equation, but now the educational side of the equation as well, and bringing those two together.
The board also works to reach the governor's goal of helping 60% of the workforce earn a post-secondary degree or certification by 2030. Hughes says all of Michigan's community colleges have something to offer in that pursuit.
We're talking 28 public two-year institutions along with the 3 tribal colleges. My hope would be that we can align some aspects across Michigan and not just one institution versus another, whether it's experiential learning, externships, any type of lifelong learning that we can couple together. That's really kind of what I'm hoping to bring to the table.
Another of Dr. Hughes' objectives is to be a strong representative of both Bay College and the Upper Peninsula.
When I first came to Bay, I would hear a lot of people say the UP is left out. When we look at funding aspects, it's more so going to what I would say the metropolitan areas versus the UP. My hope is they'll look at things we're doing across the UP and then be able to say, how can we make sure that we're doing that across Michigan?
Dr. Hughes' appointment will last through May of 2028. Lily Simmons, WZMQ 19 News, Escanaba.
Your first warning weather forecast is after the break. Plus, changes are coming to Lake Antoine Park in Iron Mountain with a new playground designed for kids of all abilities. And later, the Upper Goddess returns. Lori is back in the garden to show us how her vegetables are coming in. We'll be back in just a couple minutes.
I can see clearly now. No matter how you start your day, one thing is clear.
Actually, 2 things. Pretty sure it's 3.
Guys, whether it's news, money, health, or wellness, sports, movies, or even inspiration.
Clearly, CBS Mornings is the place to be. That's like 7 things.
Okay, clearly, I'm bad at math. Always been.
Clearly.
Okay. Clearly, CBS Mornings, weekdays at 7 on CBS.
Looking for a car that won't fall apart on the way home? Bam! Come to John's Auto where cars are clean, run great, and don't smell like french fries. Does your car need a tune-up? Bam! Service department. Do you want your car to sparkle? Bam! Detailing department. Need a quieter sister? Bam! Wait. For the best pre-owned cars, the best service, and the best detailing, come to John's Auto Marquette.
Closed captioning sponsored by Range Bank of Upper Michigan.
Direct.
Don't you ever look up at the sky and roll your eyes. You hear me?
Yes.
Realistic.
I will maybe have a tendency to
spend too much and won't be able to pay your rent.
He holds the line.
I resent it, and I resent you for doing it.
Mathis Court is in session.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS.
The devil is always in the details. Forensic Factor.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
Mr. Mattress here. It's our Super Summer Sale. It's one of our biggest mattress sales of the year. All our bedding manufacturers are offering big discounts. Not just one mattress, but on every mattress. All the latest models are here for you to try. All in different comfort levels, firm, plush, or pillow top, from Serta, Sealy, Stearn & Foster, or Tempur-Pedic. And for added comfort, add a matching power adjustable base at big discounts too. Shunks of Marquette today.
Now, WZMQ TV 19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Kelly Rowland.
Welcome back, everyone, on this Friday. You did it. You made it to the weekend. Things are a little bit cloudy and rainy to close off the week here. Looking at Escanaba, 67 degrees, but the feels like matches that. So low dew points. It's nice and comfortable. Yes, it's a little bit chilly, but we do have those winds from the south for Escanaba helping to maybe warm things up a little bit over the next few hours. We are looking at potentially some more rain through the overnight hours too, but not looking at anything severe. These are fairly slow moving too. Now we'll make it a closer view here. There is some heavier pockets of rain for some of us, but for the most part, we are looking at overcast conditions for tonight with just a few leftover drops here. This is what the Storm Prediction Center has us in for the rest of the night. So this is a 0 out of 5 for severe thunderstorm risk. So that tells us any rumbles of thunder that we may have for the rest of tonight should be just pretty general summertime storms, not too worried about what they could potentially fire on up. And for the weekend, again, for tonight, a few leftover showers, and for Saturday, it will still be chilly and rainy for tomorrow. High temperatures near 70 degrees, and then we'll get a little bit warmer with much more sunshine for Sunday as temperatures go into the lower 70s. So here's a look at your first morning weather futurecast. Those rain showers coming on in, a few heavy pockets in there, but it's really disorganized. It's not a strong line per se, but that will move on out of here. We should be good by the evening time for tomorrow. Perfect time for those outside barbecue plans, anything like that outside. And then as we get into Sunday, not seeing much rain here at all. So Sunday looking like the pick of the day for the weekend in terms of that rain. But if you're looking to get out tomorrow and fish, it'll still be a pretty nice day, 2 out of 4 star day on your Blades Bait and Tackle fishing outlook. And your best times are between 7:30 and 9:30 in the morning, and then again at 7:40 or 9:40 at night. This is another look too at the active wildfires into Canada, and we might see a little bit of that hazy sunshine when we do get the sunshine back on Sunday. This is what it looks like for that future smoke. I fast forwarded it all the way to Saturday evening, Saturday night, and this is what we are looking at for some of that smoke coming into the area with the way that the winds are setting up. So it could be some pretty dense smoke cover as we get to Sunday morning too. So we'll watch out for that, see if we have any air quality warnings firing up. But regardless, we'll monitor it, and just note that Sunday, if you have any of those heart or lung issues, that might be something we want to watch for Sunday. But really, Saturday will be the best day for this UV outlook. It'll still be pretty high for Sunday too, into that 7 and 8 range, and then we'll get some more cloud cover back for the start of next week with some lower UV index values into that moderate range. So a little bit more of those chilly conditions to head us into the weekend, and then we get to Sunday, we'll get the sunshine back, and we'll slowly climb those temperatures up as we get into next week. A few more scattered storms with all the humidity that will be with it, and temperatures into the upper 70s, and even some days 80 degrees.
Kelly, thanks again. A major project is underway at Lake Antoine Park in Iron Mountain, one that promises fun, freedom, and full inclusion. The Everyone Plays Playground project aims to bring accessibility and joy to people of all ages and abilities. Lake Antoine Park has undergone significant improvements in recent years, including the addition of an ADA-compliant beach ramp and picnic area. Now, the Lake Antoine Park partners are launching their biggest upgrade yet, a playground designed for everyone.
Everything's planned so with the maximum inclusivity for this particular section. We want folks to be able to still play on this play equipment, but we want everybody to be able to play together at the same time.
The group is currently $40,000 shy of its goal amount, but will be actively fundraising throughout the summer. Coming up next on Insights, it's Lemonade Day in Dickinson County, an opportunity for kids to earn some money and learn some entrepreneurial skills. We'll have the details when we come back.
Optimize your home with Maytag and Whirlpool appliances from Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Maytag and Whirlpool offer best-in-class warranties on durable, state-of-the-art appliances, perfect for your laundry room or kitchen. Available in stock or online, plus free delivery and 0% financing.
At Big Valley Ford in Ewan, we're more than just a dealership. We're your hometown partner in finding the perfect ride. With a huge selection of high-quality vehicles, there's something here for every lifestyle and every budget. Looking for value? We've got one of the largest selections of pre-owned Ford trucks in the UP, all in excellent condition and low miles, along with a huge selection of new Broncos and trucks all ready to roll. Experience the Big Valley difference at Big Valley Ford in Ewan.
Jennifer Hudson Show.
Oh my gosh, what a great show.
Plus Billy Zane.
We filmed in Mexico.
Titanic was filmed in Mexico?
Then meet the fairy prom mother.
We served 653 girls.
The Jennifer Hudson Show, Monday at 5 on WZMQ TV CBS, followed by 19 News at 6.
It's the highlight of the summer, the Marquette County Fair. Livestock, classic cars and tractors, live music and performances, art, games, and of course, the food. With new additions this year, the fair has something fun for everyone. The 2025 Marquette County Fair, August 7th, 8th, and 9th at the Marquette County Fairgrounds. It's fun for all ages.
She's inquisitive.
What led to this young lady finding you in this compromising situation?
And firm.
The only thing that matters in this particular courtroom, sir, is how I see it.
Watch Equal Justice with Judge Ebony K. Williams.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS. You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. Saturday is Lemonade Day, a nationwide initiative to teach children about entrepreneurship. Joining us to talk about it is Dickinson Area Chamber of Commerce CEO and Executive Director Suzanne Larson. Suzanne, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. First of all, I was hoping you could give us some background on what Lemonade Day actually is.
So back in 2007, a man by the name of Michael Holthouse had a daughter and she wanted to buy a turtle, and her dad, being the philanthropist and entrepreneur that he was, didn't want to just hand her over the money, because what life skills and what life lesson is there in that, right? So he said, well, let's have a lemonade stand. So, but being the bigger thinker, he's like, this is a bigger problem with parents all across the world, right? So he actually made this national nonprofit called Lemonade Day, and here we are. It's in hundreds of cities all across America, and I believe it's globally as well.
All right, excellent. As far as what it will look like in Dickinson County, what can you tell us?
Well, this is our third year hosting Lemonade Day. Chambers across America host this, and we're the only one in the UP doing it. So the nearest chamber doing this is in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. So our first few years, we had about 30 stands. This year, we've got about a dozen stands. We usually have a school that works with us on that, but we didn't have that this year. So we are looking for other schools to partner with to get this more off the ground. And, you know, the goal would be to have 100 stands one day. So we're still building it, and we're excited to see what we can do with this for next year.
Excellent. And you kind of touched on this when you talked about the origin of Lemonade Day, but what are some of the most important lessons kids can learn from partaking?
Well, the beautiful part about this whole program is that it's designed with the Common Core standards that the kids need to graduate school anyway. So it's so well planned and well thought out. The big things that they learn are financial literacy, of course, because they're learning math skills, they're learning how to budget, they're learning how to pick a location, they're learning advertising, they're learning soft skills like talking to customers. They also learn about philanthropy. Part of the idea of this whole program is that they save some, spend some, and share some. So they go into this knowing that they're gonna learn about philanthropy and giving back. At this young age, they're learning to give back through this program. And we've seen kids giving to the Humane Society, the Women's Shelter, the VA, and even some more original ideas than that. But they're learning philanthropy as well as important things like financial literacy as well.
Sure. And what's the reaction you typically see from the kids on Lemonade Day? What's the experience like for them? What do you see on their faces?
Oh my God, they are stoked. So the first year we did this 2 years ago in May, it was like cold and rainy and almost snowy, and the parents were all bundled up in blankets thinking, why am I here, right? And the kids were, how can I help you? Can I get you a glass of lemonade? I mean, they were on it. Last year, same thing. This year, I'm sure it'll be the same. When I get out and I try to get to all of the stands, and across the board, 100% of the kids, and we track this, 100% of the kids for 2 years now said they would do this again. And the parents are raving about this program. Where has this been? Why aren't my kids being taught this now? And bring it back next year is what we are being told, because the kids are learning so much more than, you know, how to add and subtract. They're learning real world skills in this.
That sounds fantastic. So how can people find the Lemonade Day locations?
So we have a website. The easiest way I'll tell you to go is to go to the Chamber's website at dickinsonchamber.com, and you'll see a banner there for Lemonade Day. Click on that and it'll bring you to our Lemonade Day website. And if you scroll a little bit towards the bottom, you'll see something there called Stands on a Map. And there'll be little yellow dots. Every time you click on a dot, it brings up the name of the stand, where they're located, what their hours of operation will be, as well as what they have for sale that day. Some kids are selling bracelets, plants, besides little candy bars and cookies and stuff. So that would be the best way to find this. And I always tell people, you know, on your way to rummage sailing, or this weekend we have Saturday in the park, stop off and get a glass of lemonade, because you never know what is going to be the impetus behind getting a child involved in maybe owning their own business one day. So stop and get a glass of lemonade, or 2 or 3 from many different stands.
That's fantastic. Suzanne, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for joining us today. Looking forward to a great Lemonade Day.
Me too. Thank you very much.
And on Monday, we're talking to the Peter White Public Library about some upcoming book readings. The Upper Goddess is up next. Lori will show us what she's got growing in the garden. Plus, the Marquette Senior Center is celebrating a major milestone. We'll tell you all about it when
What took you so long to wind up in my bed?
The soapiest soaps on TV are on CBS.
There is nothing you can do to stop her.
Well, I can.
Giving up? You should know by now. I never give up.
You truly are something else.
This better be worth disrupting my evening. Don't make an enemy out of me.
A CBS Super Soapy Summer with all new episodes all summer long. CBS weekdays and streaming on Paramount Plus.
What's bothering Archie?
Politics. What the Supreme Court says ain't got nothing to do with the law.
Zucchini.
What do you call this?
Zucchini.
Looks like a cooked pickle. How to raise children. Get out of here!
Sexual freedom.
What kind of a problem have they got?
It's sexual.
Sheesh.
Dog tag.
Goldfish. Come on now, I draw the line on goldfish.
See what's bothering Archie.
All in the Family, Sundays from 8 to 10 on WZMQ Me TV.
She's fair.
Untrue, Your Honor.
What, you're going to have your turn.
She's inquisitive.
What in the world led to this young lady finding you in this compromising situation?
And firm.
The only thing that matters in this particular courtroom, sir, is how I see it.
Watch Equal Justice with Judge Ebony K. Williams.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS. News when you need it on WZMQ19.com and the 19 News app. Tonight's sports is brought to you by the Window Store.
Why should you consider re-siding your home? Your home is the largest investment you'll make. Protect it with new siding installed by the experts at the Window Store. We offer a range of affordable, high-quality siding options, including premium ABC seamless steel siding with attractive financing options available. And we install all winter long across the entire UP. Schedule your appointment today and enjoy the Window Store experience for yourself. Your clear choice is the Window Store.
Welcome back, everyone. Lori is back in the garden to show us how it's coming along. So far, it looks like she might be able to feed a small village.
Hi, we're in this fabulous garden, Dean.
Yep.
It's amazing what chickens can do for your garden. But this is the garlic, which I'll be picking like probably in a couple weeks. And I'm trying something new here with my onions. I cut the greens off, and I'm gonna see if they get bigger. I had gorgeous green onions. They were unreal, hey, Dean?
Yeah.
So now all of these plants that you're gonna see, I started these from seed. I had no idea these broccoli plants were gonna be this big. I mean, everything is crowded because I didn't think that the stuff was gonna grow so crazy. All these pepper plants here, I started all of these from seed. There's probably over 100 pepper plants, all different kinds. If you look right here, I got the green pepper, 2 green peppers coming already, and a bunch of cayenne and everything.
What's the big one?
That's a sunflower. It just popped up there. I was like, well, I'll let it grow. And then the carrots look fabulous, but then, isn't it crazy? There are some tomato plants that popped up because I had my tomato plants planted in this area last year. And now the zucchini, I have never seen leaves this big. And now, Dean, you put this little, what is it called, electroculture, with getting the energy, but we never had like a little antenna on it before. We got a bunch of zucchinis in there, and the plants are just gorgeous. Over here, remember the celery plants I showed you guys? Look at how nice they are. And the zucchini plants are, I have to cut some of these leaves off so my celery gets some sun. And then I got more zucchini plants coming here. Look at the beans, how awesome. And the tomatoes. I just pruned all of them because you couldn't even see underneath them. And if you see that mailbox over there, I put all my tools in that. Isn't that cool? My friend Sheila did that. And there's your potato thing, which sunk down so far, hey? Yeah. So everything's looking good. And yeah, we'll see in a month or so, hey? Keep smiling.
The Marquette Senior Center celebrated its 60th anniversary today. An afternoon of recognition was held in the Marquette Commons, honoring the center's decades of dedication to local seniors. The event included free food, resource tables, live music, and dance lessons. The celebration received a great amount of support, highlighting the importance of Marquette Senior Center.
We had, I think, almost 100 people show up today, and everybody was just having fun, getting to know each other. And we encourage people to call us at our senior center, continue to get to know what we do, continue to get to know what their local senior center does, and be a part of that friendship and fellowship.
The celebration also recognized the 60th anniversary of the Older Adult Americans Act, which provides federal funding for local senior services. Now through September 4th, the Boniface Arts Center is hosting its annual membership show. Boniface artists from the UP, Lower Michigan, and Wisconsin created 78 unique pieces for the exhibit. This is the first show the Arts Center has hosted since its theater caught fire in May, causing smoke to enter the gallery. The Carpet and Drapery Shop donated new carpeting for the walls, giving the gallery a fresh new look.
To give this to our artists as the first show coming back after the fire is phenomenal. The support and the artists being so patient. Some of the artists already had their artwork here, just waiting to find out if their artwork was okay. I'm so super excited that we get to be back in our home.
One featured artist will receive their own studio show, and some pieces will be later on display at the Escanaba and Gladstone City Halls. Now don't go away. Kelly has your final look at weather when we come back.
The Ford Summer Sales Event is going on now through August at Fox Marquette Ford. Get 0% APR for 48 months or $7,500 in rebates on the 2024 F-150. The Ford Summer Sales Event is going on now through August at Fox Marquette Ford. Experience the difference.
Choice Privileges makes it easy to earn points and maximize any vacation. You can earn reward nights fast and redeem at over 7,400 hotels. Maximized. Stay twice and get a $50 gift card when you book direct.
With Reynolds Wrap, cooking becomes so easy, you can feel like the chef of your kitchen. Easy prep, easy cook, easy clean. Reynolds Wrap.
The hustle. The stroll. Both acceptable walks. Not recommended, the communicator. Or the mad dasher. Michigan averages about 150 fatal pedestrian crashes a year. So follow the rules of the road whether you're driving or walking. Cross in an intersection or crosswalk, and follow traffic signals. Do that, and you'll get where you're going safely.
We believe in patriotism. We believe in our country. For 100 years, veterans have been impacting our nation through the American Legion. Learn more at legion.org/webelieve.
The Ford Summer Sales Event is going on now through August at Fox Marquette Ford. Lease a 2025 Ford Bronco Sport, Big Bend 4-wheel drive for $459 a month for 36 months with zero due at signing. Fox Marquette Ford. Experience the difference.
Welcome back. A final check of your forecast. We finally made it to the weekend, and yeah, it's a little bit chilly out there, but overall things are starting to dry out across the Upper Peninsula. We'll be bottoming out those temperatures into the mid-60s when that normal low is 55, so a little above average for tonight, and we'll get close to that normal high for tomorrow to start out your day, but it will be a little chilly for some of us. We'll get lots of sunshine back for Sunday and slowly work those temperatures back up to the 80s with a few scattered showers and storms.
Kelly, thank you so much. And finally tonight, it was a successful week for NMU's Cyber Defenders Summer Camp. Today, 20 high school students from around the UP presented their final capstone projects after learning the importance of cybersecurity and hands-on coding and programming skills. Before this year, the cyber camps were done in 2-week periods. Staff say having a shorter camp this year has allowed it to be more personal and engaging.
It was phenomenal. We do a camp every year, and since I've been at Northern, this was the best camp that I had in terms of student participation, their knowledge, their skills, their ability, and was just really blown away at how far they took the challenges. They went above and beyond.
After presenting, each student was given a certificate of achievement from the university. And that's all the time we have for right now, everyone. We'll catch you back here again tonight at 11:10 Central. See you then.